As we're all spending most of our time at home, the Museum of Norwich at the Bridewell has come up with a creative way to challenge your family, or friends you live with, in a homegrown escape room game. Keep watching to find out how you can escape boredom with just pencils, paper, sticky tape, a few things you'll probably have around the house, and some imagination.
Hello again. Herbert Lozenge here with more tips on escaping from your house without leaving your house in the Lockdown Living Room Escape Challenge. I've spent the past hour trying to get a delivery slot for some shopping, as for some reason we seem to be very low on baked beans. We've got one tin left, which is just as well as I need it for something. We'll get to that later. This video is all about Tangram and Rebus, which you might remember as a low-budget detective series on one of the early satellite channels in the 1980s. If you do, you should probably seek medical attention, because they're actually two puzzles that you can use in your escape game. The Tangram is an ancient Chinese puzzle from the Song dynasty, which means it could have been invented at about the same time as William the Conqueror was getting all, well, conquery. Its original name translates as the Seven Boards of Skill, and it's made of 7 pieces, which look like this. In Tangram puzzles, you have to use these pieces to make shapes. The tricky part is that you only get to see the silhouette of the shape you're aiming for, and you have to work out which pieces go where. So, for example, here's a cat, which you make up like this. For this puzzle, you'll need to cut the Tangram pieces out of paper or card. We've made a PDF you can download, which includes a template you can print and cut out, or you can draw it onto card. There are instructions on how to do that. Then have a search online and find a Tangram shape that you like. There are literally thousands to choose from. Make up your shape. You can challenge yourself to see if you can do it without looking at the solution first. What's going to make your Tangram different is that when it's put together properly, it's going to reveal a 4-digit combination that will let your players move on in the game. You can use any combination you like, just make sure it works in your codex first to generate a word. Check the first episode if you need a reminder on what a codex is, and keep watching this series for tips on how to put the puzzles together into a complete game. You'll use the word from your codex to label the box that the players get to open when they've solved the puzzle. To add the 4 digits to the puzzle, hold down 2 Tangram pieces at a time and write one number across the join. My combination is going to be 4767. Try and make it so that you can't tell what the number is from just one part. So, I'm going to put the 4 here, the 7 here, the 6 here, and the other 7 here. Now, obviously the numbers will help make it a bit easier to put the puzzle together, as the players will be able to try and match up the joins. But as the pieces can be used either way up, and there are two of the triangles, it's still quite a challenge. When you've marked up the pieces, you can hide them in one of the boxes that will be opened in the game. Don't forget to print out or draw the shape they have to make too, and hide that somewhere else. You might also want to keep a note of the solution to the Tangram in case you have to clue the players. You'll be acting as Games Master, making sure they enjoy the game and don't get stuck, so you'll need to remember how everything works. Yeah, it can be pretty embarrassing if you forget how to do your own puzzle in the middle of a game, can't it, Herbert? Moving swiftly on, who or what is a rebus? You may well ask. It's a Latin word that literally means by things, and it's a kind of puzzle where words are represented by things. Or usually pictures of things, sometimes with a letter that needs to be added, or one crossed out that needs to be removed. Or both. It is a puzzle, after all. There's a long and complex rebus in the Museum of Norwich at the Bridewell. It's from the 1930s, and it's a letter about a day out in Norwich. A funny sort of day out, as they seem to visit all the factories instead of going to the castle or the cathedral like most people, but takes all sorts. You could make up a rebus of your own if you're good at drawing, or you could use emojis. The trick is to keep things fairly basic and not too complex. See what I mean? If you don't fancy making your own, or even as an extra puzzle, we've used the drawings from the museum's rebus to make parts for a fun puzzle you can print out from the download. You'll find the rebus from the museum plus its solution. You can hide these as part of your game to help the players solve the next bit. You'll also find 4 strips to print out. Make sure to print them at 100% and then cut them out. as well as the printouts, you'll need a standard-sized tin can and some sticky tape. First, though, you'll need a 4-digit combination that this puzzle will give the players when they solve it. Find one that works in your codex. Mine's going to be 8625. Then write the numbers in the spaces below these pictures. The first digit goes beneath the tin can. The second one under the beans. Oh, that's upside down. The third one under the king. And the fourth under the railway signals. Then fill in the other spaces with random numbers. Now, wrap each of the strips round the tin can and tape them into a loop that fits snugly but can still move. Make sure you get them in the same order as your digits. When you've got them all on, you just need a clue that tells the players what they're looking for. You'll find that in the download too. Canned beans making signals. Canned beans making signals. 8625. Don't forget to randomise the bands again before you hide the tin in one of your boxes, and put the clue with the rebus in another. So, there's today's mystery-solving duo, Tangram and Rebus. If you come up with a good rebus, share it with us in the comments. See you next time. Have you finished with those beans? Mine.
Good luck with making the puzzles. Don't forget to download the information pack, and most important of all, please share on social media.